Almost every weekend between Easter and Thanksgiving, we have a wedding. This weekend, we have two weddings. We have a wedding tomorrow afternoon and a wedding on Saturday afternoon. And in preparing the couples for marriage, we asked them if they would select the readings. And I always ask them, why did you pick each of the readings? One of the readings is today's first reading here, the end of it, this beautiful prayer of Tobiah. Tobiah and Sarah, who marry, and on their wedding night, they pray together. They ask this blessing. And the final line is so beautiful. It says so much about God and especially what happens in the sacrament of marriage. Call down your mercy on me and on her, and allow us to live together to a happy old age. A beautiful prayer. And again, it always says something when a couple picks this prayer as they're reading, because they want a deeper spiritual sense of God blessing their marriage. And in today, as we look back at not only this reading, but we know in the sacrament of marriage, it is not easy. Many of you have been married, you know the experience. You know how it works, you know how it doesn't work. What we try to help our couples realize is with God, so much more is possible. Today, we have couples getting married in almost every circumstance you can imagine. They're always trying to be more unique. It's going to be on a beach or a mountaintop or where it's going to be. But what more importantly, at least for us as Catholics, is how we're aware of God strengthening that bond. That's why we have marriages in a church. They're not outside. It's in the house of the Lord. It's in the context of prayer. It's in with these readings that mean so much as Catholics and as Christians. So this morning, I just invite you to pray for our younger people who are considering marriage. It's a commitment for a lifetime, and we really try to help them understand that. I often suggest to the couples coming to us that the wedding's going to be about 10% of what we do preparing them for marriage. 90% is going to be what happens after the wedding, in your relationship, in your friendship, in all that happens. The challenges and the blessings, totally unforeseen when you're marrying, and yet revealed as we go through life. Let's also pray for those of us who are married, and especially any couple you know that may be going through a difficult time, that there might be a drawing upon the grace that this prayer says so very beautifully. What Jesus teaches in the gospel so simply, we are to love God and to love our neighbor as ourselves.